Hey guys, Mapletail here. Welcome back to Pride Month Warriors, the series where I use LGBT+ pride flags to inspire warrior cats designs. Today we're drawing WindClan cats, with the pansexual flag and the agender flag. As this is a series I'm redoing from last year, let's take a look at my previous WindClan drawing. Here we have Sweet Star and Dusk Puddle, based on the transgender flag and the gender fluid flag. Before I get into the drawing, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Last thing, I've received some more fan art. Check it out! This one is from Pepperminty, and this one is by Clover Splash Draws here on YouTube. Next is by 2.5 Hours of Memes, and this one is from Book Draws. Thank you guys so much for drawing these beautiful pieces, and for letting me show them off here. If you draw something you'd like me to see, feel free to DM me or tag me on any of the social media linked in the description. Alright, let's start with the agender cat. Now, this is a flag I didn't use last year. I don't know how I missed it, but I made sure to use it this time around. I started off easy with some pale green eyes. Then as I started working on the pelt, I started to get real fox vibes, so I leaned into that. Since I hadn't used this flag before, I didn't have to worry about using the colors in a new way. So I went with a grey base and used white on the chest and face, and later the tip of the tail. I wanted the black to have a pretty strong presence, so I added it all over the back and on the right legs. I don't have much else to say about this design, as all the colors are pretty straightforward for a cat. So let's get into today's topic, queer ships. We'll start off with some popular ones. Let's get this going with Tall Star and Jake. A true classic. I mean, they got a whole book, basically just about their relationship. They just have such good chemistry and are such a pleasure to read about. Not to mention that they are the closest we've come to a canon gay ship in this series. Next cats I'd like to mention are Ravenpaw and Barley. Is it gay to spend your whole life with another and grow old together? Yes, absolutely. These two are super cute, and many, myself included, consider them mates, even if it's never been officially confirmed in the books. Last popular ship I have to talk about is Mothwing and Leafpool. I was surprisingly never super invested in this ship while reading the new prophecy, but in hindsight, I totally get it. Leafpool always mooning over Mothwing, and all those visits to Riverclan are pretty convincing. So yeah, I'm on board. And I was so happy to see these two again in Mothwing's Secret. Cat number 2, the pansexual cat. This flag was actually requested by Oyster Photo to be a WindClan cat. Last year I went for an all-yellow look, and kept the other colors for the eyes and nose. This year I flipped the script and went for a blue pelt, and used the other two colors for the eyes. For the fur, I knew I wanted it blue with darker and lighter markings of some kind. I ended up going for my swirly sort of stripes, and really leaned into the sort of whirlpool effect I got from that. They ended up giving me more of a Riverclan vibe, but I still like how they turned out. Maybe they have a Riverclan parent? Anyways, let's get back to some more ships. This time, let's get into my personal favorites. While I talked about this couple a little bit in my ShadowClan video, I'd be remiss not to bring up Shadowsight and Rootspring. I just think they would be so great. Every scene they have together just makes me so happy. Like all the ships I've mentioned so far, I know they don't have a chance in hell in canon, but that won't stop me from loving these two together. They seem to really care about each other, and unlike Bristleroot, it doesn't feel forced or one-sided. I don't even dislike Bristlefrost and Rootspring. But until the very end of Veil of Shadows, she had no romantic interest in Rootspring. And it bothers me that the Erins rushed us into something that Bristlefrost didn't even seem to really want. Alright, let's go into more of a crack ship. GoldenFlower and BlueStar. Now I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. I started shipping them after one scene in BlueStar's prophecy. It's the bit where the two are battle training as apprentices, and Bluepaw pretends to be a ShadowClan warrior attacking the nursery, to inspire GoldenPaw to attack her. GoldenPaw attacks so ferociously that Bluepaw accidentally claws her ear. Then GoldenPaw is all proud of getting her first battle scar. Yeah, it may not sound like much. I did say it was more of a crack ship. But I've just always loved this scene, and the idea of these two as a possible pairing. Lastly, let's talk about a newer ship, Ferncloud and Feathertail, which came about because of a shadow in Riverclan. Before I even got my hands on this book, I saw a photo of one of the manga pages with these two, and I was instantly all for it. Unfortunately, my copy of the manga is still in the mail as I wrote this, so I can't say much more about it right now. But I'm sure I'll talk about him more next month in my Shadow and Riverclan review/reaction video. Alright, let's talk names. For the agender cat, I think I'll go with Fox Whisker. And for the pan cat, let's go with Little Brook. As always, feel free to leave your own name suggestions in the comments. Thanks for watching. Next week we'll finish off this series with ThunderClan. There are still 4 flags left that I'd like to use, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll see you next Thursday.